Where's my aux cord, dude?
Huh? What's up your fucking ass?
It's gone.
I'm mad at you right now.
What are you mad at me for?
All you do is yell at me.
Come on! It's a fucking
Margarita party. It's a fucking margarita party.
I'm at a podcast!
All right, well, welcome to Margarita Party. This is our first YouTube video here. So I did like Charlie's suggestion from the last podcast on saying who's here. So we're gonna give a quick little intro. I know it's not gonna happen often that I agree with Charlie, but
this is very new. I'm not used to this at all.
No. All right, so we got our main man Tom, we got Charlie, we got Vin. Andrew should be coming in soon, and we have our sound guy Joe.
Y'all thought he wasn't real. Y'all thought he wasn't
fucking
real.
right
Here.
here.
Look, he's
Right
right
here.
there.
The very
he's
famous
fucking
Joe.
real.
The very famous Joe. Love
All right,
that.
Tom, kick it off.
All right, well, Charlie, what do you got for us, Charlie?
Oh,
Not
my
Tom.
facts? All right.
Yeah.
So, I was just going through the I was going through the internet the other day, right? And I came across this thing. Do you guys know why roller coasters were invented?
I couldn't tell you.
Wait, hold on. I want to guess. Logical guess. I bet it had to do something with either mine carts or
Okay.
something with the war.
Yeah, those are both wrong. So, all right. So
Those were logical guesses. though.
those are
Oh.
logical guesses, and I'll go.
Wait, something to do with the war. No, I mean, yeah, that's a good guess.
Like
I don't know.
transport weapons from like one base
Transport
or
or
some shit.
or transporting
true.
bodies. That's a good one too.
True. Well, so like roller coasters were invented back like in 18 whatever, I forget the year or whatever. But I guess all there is to do for fun for like if you're like a male at the time, there's either you go to the saloon or you go to brothels, right? That was it.
For
Like,
male, people go to
yeah.
brothels for male.
like that's what people did for fun. Like if people are on business meetings, they go to saloons, they go to brothels. That's all they did. This guy was fed up with it. He hated the sin of it. He hated everything about it. So he's like, you know what? There needs to be something else to do. I'm gonna invent roller coasters, and that's why roller coasters were invented to stop people from sinning.
So he's like,
Yeah.
so you just described the biggest loser. No alcohol and no pussy.
Yeah, he was just sick of it. He's like, oh, these guys drinking and fucking, I can't do that.
Ugh,
Yeah,
these
we
guys
need
are having
something
too
else.
much
We
fun.
need something else. And he gave him roller coasters.
No alcohol, no pussy. Let's ride a metal car.
And so you can thank him for King of Ka in Jersey.
Wait, what did you say about King Dakar?
I say you can thank him for it.
We could think. By the
Dude,
way,
I bet his roller coaster was like maybe a little like maybe like up, down, straight, and then back to the circle.
You know
That's it.
those like dragon roller coasters, but like for the kids, like they're at every theme park, like
Yeah.
the ones that goes like up, down, and just like around. That's probably what he created. It's probably what it was.
do you
it's
think
like
they actually
the-
wrote?
Yeah.
Do you think they wrote in mine carts, or is that just just from cartoons, or they wrote in something else?
I think it started with mine carts. I had to. I read
You're
it.
you're welcome. That was part of my guess.
Logical guess. That was a logical guess.
It's me using my big brain.
Hey, Andrew. Just to let you know,
Mhm.
I'm sure you're aware, but our sound guy we gave him a mic like we said we would, and now he's there. So
All right, yes, Joe is here. Hello, Joe.
What's up, Andrew?
you
How you
can
doing?
you can take your nonsense elsewhere. You can take it with the Super League. That's gonna form in
blasphemy.
Europe, right?
Will do.
For fuck's sake. One thing that Joe and I did something this past weekend that was pretty interesting. I didn't think I'd ever do this before. Joe and I went indoor rock climbing, and I am scared of heights.
Interesting.
And
Definitely
Loser.
here.
Yeah, I hate heights too.
so Joe, how'd you get these tickets? Just so we get everyone going on what kind of experience we went through.
So I think I have a bit of a problem when it comes to shopping, I guess, online. I go on Groupon and I seek experiences that make my life interesting. So we're talking
Interesting.
sip and paint, we're talking yoga.
Say
I found
sniffing
rock
paint?
climbing.
I
Sip and paint.
Oh.
Yeah, you just do coke and paint. Yeah, so I see this one for rock climbing. It's called a rock climbing gym, right?
Okay.
I found them. There was on great deals, like 60% off. So I bought 2 so I could go with somebody. Thomas was both the 10th and the 17th person I asked. He said no the
Interesting.
first time.
Interesting.
Plus, I was playing golf. I didn't not want to go.
Right.
Uh-huh.
It sounded like you
So-
didn't want to go after you said no the first time, but
Yeah,
Just me.
well, he asked me 6 times.
Charlie, don't.
I'm just saying. He said no, so it sounded like he didn't want to go.
The first time was pretty clear. He told me he's not climbing up. He doesn't mix with the whole like being attached to a rope. He asked me if it was outside. I'm like, it's New Jersey, like it's inside. So the second
Rock
time he
climbing's
agreed
mad
to it.
fun.
Yeah. So
No, it was
I
pretty
only
fun.
went when I was a kid, and I think I got stuck at one point. I'm supposed to jump off. You get the instructor coming up and holding you, bringing you down.
Mhm.
So found it on Groupon. Tom eventually accepted.
Groupon. Who uses Groupon still besides you?
I didn't even know that was still a thing. That's crazy.
It's
missing
it's like printing on a map quest and using that for directions.
Oh my god!
Honestly, though.
You could buy goods and services on Groupon at a great rate, very cheap, very high
Right.
value.
Right.
You know how many portable chargers I've gotten from Groupon?
From
How many
Groupon.
experiences?
I want to introduce you to this new thing, Joe. It's called Amazon. You can get portable chargers on there too. It's great.
Don't worry, I spent money on there too, Charlie. Blow plenty of cash on that.
Love Amazon.
Anyway,
All right. So,
So-
you got tickets from Groupon to go rock
Yeah.
climbing.
now I'm expecting, with the way Joe explained them, like, all right, it's gonna be pretty fun. We're gonna walk into a place that's full of walls, things to do, whatnot. We walk in. First thing we see is a fucking kids party of like 28-year-olds just running around. And I'm like, Joe, what are we doing? And not to mention, we're the only adults there. Kids are running it, kids there, and the parents are off to the left eating Jimmy's leftover pizza. Like, okay. And I look at Joe. I'm like, Joe, are you kidding? What are we doing? People are gonna look at us like we're like, what the fuck?
They were looking at us. All the parents turned around and they're like, Tom's wearing a Mets t-shirt, a Mets mask. He looks like, Mr. Met over there. Joe, the tightest sweatpants I've ever owned.
Joe's got a water bottle that's the size of a 50-pound dumbbell. It's massive.
It's a gallon.
A gallon. That's a lot.
One of those
water.
guys.
Yeah,
So-
one of those guys. Shout out Jeff Graham. Where you at?
And, yeah. So Joe goes to sign in, and it was pretty awkward. Joe's like, "Hey, I got 2 tickets here for a Groupon," and the lady goes, "Okay, can I see the voucher?" Joe pulls it up, and this lady goes, at first, "Oh, do you have the other one?" And Joe goes, "Oh, what do you mean?" And I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me, Joe? We drove all the way out here, 45 minutes, and it's for one fucking person." But so she ended up saying it was all good. She go, "Yeah, come back in a half hour, 45." I'm like, what the fuck? So we drive over to Walgreens, get some fucking snacks like we're 12 years old. Going back to hang out with
Drake.
Yeah, Joe, by the way, which we didn't realize, Joe buys a bang and he got carded for the bang.
Have you ever been
You
carded
mean like
for
the
an
energy drink?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
got
bang.
carded for bang.
Is there like a law that you can't buy?
We-
Like,
I don't know. I was like, I don't want to drink this anymore. Like,
is it alcoholic? Is there alcohol? in
she
there?
texted me. She's like,
No,
I
because
can't
it's
buy
selling at
those. She's like,
Walgreens in
17.
Jersey.
It's gotta
Yeah,
be a
I
Jersey
read the
Why'd you
whole
thing.
get
thing.
carded? Yeah, why'd
That's
you get
weird.
carded
Jersey
for
sucks.
Three
Sucks.
warnings on it. There was like a cancer warning, there was a heart warning, and there was a pregnancy warning. And I'm like, all right.
I think they
Wow.
thought you were pregnant. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I'm gonna get pregnant and have a heart attack.
Right.
Isn't that in
Yeah,
every
but-
energy drink?
Yeah, I thought that's in like every single energy drink, to be honest, but
I
Yeah,
bought
energy-
Rockstars when I was like 17. I never got carded. So I'm a little confused why you're getting
yeah,
carded
I
for a
didn't
bag.
realize you can.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was out. Yeah, we were honestly shocked.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, energy drinks are like the worst thing for you. There was what was it? I heard someone said Monster was made with like sperm from bulls.
That's concerning to me because
Wouldn't Red Bull be made? If anything, Red Bull would go with
Yeah,
the sperm from
that's
bulls,
true.
not
You know
Monster.
how expensive that would be?
Mm.
Like, you gotta hire a guy to procure that.
Could you imagine
Just
that
like-
job that you have to get the sperm from the bulls? Like, what do you like? How do you do that? Right?
It's like
Yeah, I work for
it's like milking a
Monster.
cow.
Milking a bull.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah. Special report next week. Vinny's gonna do a
Yeah,
deep
Vinny's
dive
going
and investigate
undercover.
if.
I'm going to taste all the monsters there are and see which one has the most
he's a
bull
Bulls
sperm.
right activist.
No, see, but that's concerning to me because like when I was on the overnight shifts, I think I drink like 3 or 4 monsters a day. So
So you really think this fucking
Wow.
bull sperm and monster?
Wow.
Listen, I don't
That's a
think
lot
there
of
is,
bull
but on
sperm.
the off chance that there is, I'm very concerned. That's all
Charlie
I'm
actually
saying.
guzzles cum.
Anyway, going back to the rock climb. After Joe drinks the bang that probably got him intoxicated. She goes. The lady. We go check back in. The lady goes, "All right, perfect. Your instructor will be there soon." So Joe and I sit down, put our shit in. There weren't even cubbies for us. She goes, "There's gonna be cubbies there." Like, what the fuck, cubbies?
There
Joe,
was a
again,
milk crate.
Yeah, there's a fucking.
Like cubby. Like, oh, milk crate.
So we're sitting there, and Joe and I wonder who our instructor is going to be. A senior from college, a fashion student, strolls on over. Hey guys, are you ready? And we're like, yeah. So I wanted to make it seem like we knew what we kind of knew what we were doing. So I was like, hey, do you think we'll be ready to climb Everest after this? She's like, oh yeah, sure. I'm like, how many times have you done this before? You know, train people. She goes, oh, 0. And I look right at Joe. Are you what?
Yeah.
0?
First time. We're like, oh, like, mind you,
Somewhere
when I
down
checked in, right, when we came back the second time, I was like, oh, I'm Joe. This is we have the passes. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, you know, in my head, I'm like waiting to sign something, like some sort of waiver, some sort of nothing. She have my last name. She doesn't have anything. She's just like, Joe from Groupon is gonna be 33 feet in the air with his buddy, who I don't know the name of. So this lady, she has no sort of experience, no certification. She was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna teach you how to climb this wall. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're coming from besides Groupon. You're going up.
All I'm hearing is the opportunity for a liability lawsuit.
I hear a lawsuit. That's all I heard. That's all I heard.
One
Yeah.
of you should have taken one for the team and just jumped off the top rock
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Just,
and like broke your
Exactly.
arm or something.
You don't have
Yeah.
to break
You could
it.
have
You
been
just
making
pretend to
one
break
month.
it. Just be like, ah, my leg.
So
Ow, it hurts.
the first wall she puts us on. Oh, by the way, what we're doing is Joe is my anchor at the bottom, and vice versa. So she goes, who wants to go first? I'm like, I guess I'll go. I'm ready to come down. Now, again, I'm terrified of heights. I might be 20 feet up. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this one. I'm like, Joe, I'm ready. And the girl goes, okay, just hold up to the rope and let go of your feet and dangle there. And in my back of my head, I'm like, this lady just said she never did this before. And on the off chance, my luck, I'm gonna fucking fall to my death. But I did it. I'm like, Joe, I'm ready. Joe doesn't even fucking bring me down. I'm fucking hanging in the air, dangling like a pendulum. And I'm
I
like,
was
Joe,
trying.
That's hilarious.
I'm like,
I
Joe,
was
I'm ready.
trying.
And he's like, kick off the wall. Kick off the wall. And the lady's like, keep the rope right. I'm like, I want to get down.
I'm
Fucking kick off the
spinning,
wall.
banging against the wall.
To be honest,
like
Joe,
grunting.
I would probably have done the same thing. I would have done the same exact thing. Would just let him dangle there.
He thinks I was doing it on purpose. There's a lever on it that you pull and it loosens the rope and he drops. You're supposed to like control the lever.
Oh, okay.
It's just not coming up. And she's like, pull the lever, pull the lever, pull the lever. Tom's screaming. All the kids are like, they stop their ring around the Rosie. They're looking over at us.
He's like, oh shit,
We're
this dude's
both
gonna
cursing.
die.
We're like, fuck, you know. All the parents are like right in earshot. He's like, pull the lever. Tom, he's bruised. And eventually, like, I like yank on it and he just drops like a rock. Like it just rope swings up. He made it down.
Yeah.
He made it down.
I made it down. And I'm trying to send you guys this video because she finally let us go on her own after 3 times, after 3 attempts. Which is oh yeah, we could do it, no problem.
Yeah.
Fuck no, we can't. No, we can't.
No. Second time, she was like, she showed us each once, and she's like, "You guys feel comfortable doing this?" I'm like, "No, not at all." Once each, climb up, drop down, climb up, drop down, done.
So I'm sending this clip to you guys right now. This the first time we try to do it, we go to a harder one. And my foot slips, and I completely I fall. And I'm not even that high. It's pretty embarrassing.
The second step.
The
He
second
put his
step.
foot on the second step. I'm not kidding. 1 foot, 2 foot, flying. swing it around.
And yeah, and then I almost like castrate Joe for like because then my weight because what you have to do is you have to loosen up the rope in order to climb up, right? In order to tighten it, you have to tighten up the rope to climb up. So the rope is tight, and if when I come down, that's when Joe has to release, which I didn't do. And then Joe just literally carrying my weight as I'm standing on the ground. It's like lifting up Joe.
The harness is like this, like it's a V, right?
Yeah.
It's the perfect positioning. Tom, from my perspective, I just see his shorts pull right up. We were like 10 seconds away from some cheek, just exposing his butt to minors, like felony. 10 seconds of felony. It felt like MI6 operation.
To catch a predator at New Jersey Rockline.
Chris Hansen walks out. He's like, are you aware of what you were doing today?
So what are you doing here? Trying the rock climb?
Yeah, all right, buddy. Get your hands behind your back.
Speaking of which, like, okay, obviously I'll never be on that show.
Yeah.
If you're ever on that show and you realize you're busted, why do you even like give the show the joy of you being on the show? I'll be like, I'm gonna walk out the front door, just handcuff me and get rid of me.
Well, you're already there. Like your face is there.
They always have the story like, no, I was just gonna have dinner with the 11-year-old. Like,
Yeah. What do you mean?
Would you ever like as soon as you see him walk out, I'll be like, I'm going outside, handcuff me and get rid of me.
Exactly right.
Yeah. Even if you don't recognize him as the host, you're like, oh, this dad's about to fuck me up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What's his name?
Chris Hansen.
Dude,
Like
Chris
having dinner with the
Hansen
11-year-olds.
Yeah,
like,
Chris
are those
Hemsworth.
condoms in your pocket?
Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, we got Thor coming around. I'm out.
Chris Hemsworth from Dateline NBC.
How dare you?
Yeah.
No,
I know they did it in Fairfield, Connecticut. They had like a decoy house that they were like catching preds back and forth. And that's why I unmatched with all those girls from Tinder over there because I didn't want to come to my house in Fairfield. Oh yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah.
On my way.
This shit.
Oh, I'm done. And then Joe, what happened that after we went out? What was that restaurant called? 30 Burgers?
Oh yeah, Dirty Burgers. Could go for
and
DIRTY.
DIRTY?
Yeah, it's
Dirty.
TH.
Oh, dirty. Yeah.
3-0.
Oh, this
but
place was a shithole. And
Linden at 2 in the morning.
Joe and I thought we were gonna get
Wait,
this
what
guy-
time do you go rock climbing?
this is like this is way after. We probably went at like 3 o'clock, right? No.
Yeah.
Or
I
2
was
o'clock.
making a move on our instructor or
Yeah.
shooting some
I can
shots.
see it. I can definitely see
Yeah.
it.
Sparks were flying.
No.
Wait,
Boom, Tom drops the Everest line. You know, we're
Yeah.
getting into harnesses. He's like, so you think we're ready for Everest? It's like, I think she thought we were serious. She's like, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
and then we came back down
I'm
the
like,
first
nice,
time. So are we good for Everest? She goes, no. I'm like, yeah, I don't think so.
I was like, I didn't think so. I
I'm
didn't think so.
halfway down. Yeah, I know.
Tom's
Well,
hanging like a pinata.
Yeah, while I'm hanging like a pinata and Peaches is playing over the loudspeaker.
Yeah. Yeah, we were like, "Do you like your job?" And she's like, "It's okay." Like, do you normally do this? She's like, "No, it's first time." She was like she didn't want to be there. We could understand, but like she was our age. She was.
Do you tip a rock climbing instructor?
She
No.
fucking disappeared after 2 tries.
She couldn't wait to be done. She couldn't wait to be
We
done.
were unsupervised. The
She
kids
was
were
playing-
supervising us.
She was playing Ring Around the Rosie when we were done after our third time up the thing, playing with the kids. And walking past the parents was like on the same level of like walk of shaming. It was very awkward walking past the parents. Like, look at these.
The dads were
weirdos.
just gunning us
Yeah.
down. We went to the bathroom. The door, there's no doors to get
Oh,
into
there's
the
no
bathroom.
door. Hey, wide open.
Yeah, there's just
Wide
some
open.
kid like Supermaning into the urinal, and I'm like, all right, I have to wait 10 minutes now. Like, I can't be in the same room as him.
I'm Chris Hemsworth from Dateline NBC. What were you doing
Andrew-
here? I just wanted to use the bathroom.
Just
There's
wanted to
some
use the
kid
bathroom.
there.
That's all.
He was doing a 3-pointer.
They were probably have some like stranger danger training like next door. They're like, see that guy up there? Yeah, stay
Exactly,
away
yeah.
from him. The guy with the butt cheeks? Yeah, it's not allowed, kids.
It's not allowed.
Yeah.
Vinny, brought me up about tipping the rock climber. I was mulching last weekend. I had to do 4 trips to Home Depot to get 100 bags from Home Depot. And this one singular kid helped me for the 3 hours that I kept on going back and forth.
What are you getting
But-
102 bags of mulch
Yeah,
for?
Yeah,
What are you
bro,
building a
back
fucking new?
Do you live on? What are you
That's what my
doing?
parents need. I'm not doing
102
that.
bags?
Don't ask me.
You don't need
102
102 bags.
bags?
I've seen your bag.
For your
You don't need
house?
102
You live
Why
on a
don't you-
golf course?
Ask my
You
father
don't
next
need
time you see
102
him.
I
You
could
need.
do my front and backyard with 20 bags.
Listen, I said it's too much. No, you don't know what you're talking. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's it. I'm done. That's it. I just picked it up.
Wow.
No questions asked. NQA. Okay. I flipped, and of course I was a delivery guy. I flipped the kid a 20 that helped me put everything in the car, and he didn't even say thank you. He just takes it, puts it in his pocket, and walked away. I wanted to
You
go up to
probably
him.
give him a
Fucking,
low tip.
I gave him a
Guy
20.
was like, I slipped a fucking
Sounds like
disc
you've
on
been doing
bag
this for 3
98.
hours and you gave him
This guy
a
gave me
20.
20
That's crazy.
I
I
flipped
can't
him a
work for
20.
3 days.
Yeah,
I have a
this
wife and
kid
kids.
just lugged 102 bags by himself.
You're like, wow, this fucking cheapskate.
No, I was doing it too. I was
Hey,
doing
hey,
it
bro.
with him.
Hey, Tom,
What
I
is
just want to
this,
put this into
Cadoba?
perspective. When I worked at a liquor store, I got tips too. I took one case out to this guy's house, so it took me like 5 seconds. I got a $20 tip. So just putting that into
Wow.
perspective.
So I under tipped him.
It's Home Depot. You don't have to fucking tip.
Yeah, but I appreciated the gesture of the kid helping me.
Who gives a shit? It's his
Wow.
job.
He works. Yeah, he
See,
works at
that's
home.
what, so,
He
that's
works
what I
at
was
Home
thinking.
Depot. He works at Home Depot, and you're asking why he didn't say thank you.
Right, well, that's what I was thinking. I didn't want to tip him, but my
He,
mom said,
he
no, you have to
probably
tip him.
didn't speak English.
No, he spoke English. His name was Nick.
His name was what?
Nicholas.
Nicolo.
Nikolai.
And
Oh,
and yeah, so
Wow.
I felt shocked that he didn't even say thank you.
Wow.
So wait, where did you fit 102 bags? How many trips?
I had to
did you
make
have to
4 different trips. I had to use
your
my
car?
mother's. No, not my car.
Oh.
Would have been 10 trips. I
Yeah.
had to use my mom's car. I put the seats down and it filled it up. I had so many bags to the fucking ceiling of the
See,
car.
I think
Dude, that's
you're
like a
done with
whole
your car.
day's project. That sounds.
It took me
horrible.
from 11 to 3 to get 11 to 2 to get the mulch back and forth. Then I went to go get a sandwich.
I would have
Yeah.
went and bought a trailer.
After
at
I
that
asked him to
point.
come in and help out.
Yeah.
Why don't you just
After.
like rent a U-Haul? This one.
Because
Yeah,
my
no,
parents have a Thomas and they don't need to rent it. That's what they do.
No,
Okay, so
and
how about
Home
you,
Depot-
Thomas? Go rent a U-Haul. That's
Home
I'm not
Depot
paying.
rents
Fuck
out-
that.
You could have wait. You could have had it delivered.
No, we can't. No, they won't deliver it.
Why?
They
Why?
won't.
That store doesn't
Cut.
deliver.
That sort of none of the Home Depots around here will deliver mulch because it's too much
Man,
of a hot.
New Jersey
of a
fucking
priority.
sucks.
There'd be too many deliveries going around. The one time we did to get mulch delivered, it was from the Bartell's, Andrew and Joe,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and Clark, and they just brought a dump truck and they put it in the driveway, and that was it. My parents like, I don't want to do this, so let's just get the bags of mulch. It's easier.
You could rent for like it might be like
$20 an hour.
Shit.
I asked.
Home Depot
Oh, yeah,
rents
from
the actual trucks.
from Home Depot.
You could have just
Wait,
Yeah,
parked
yeah,
and
you rent
done
the
it
Home
all in
Depot
one
truck.
shot.
Yeah, there you
Kick back
go.
and got your car.
You
I should. You know what?
got
I should have used the
$10.
fucking tip I gave the kid and got the fucking truck.
To rent it.
It was my second trip in. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm just gonna keep on doing it. I got 3 more. Whatever.
And when
I
you
want
rent
that
those
kid.
trucks, they don't even check your driving record. They're just like,
Oh
you
yeah,
have
no,
a
they're
li-
like, yeah.
they're like, do you have a license? It's like, yeah. And then you show them the license. They're like, okay. And then you literally just sign out the truck. and you can drive cross country with that, and they're not gonna do anything about it.
Same girl from the rock climbing gym. She does the same thing. Like, oh yeah, I got it on Groupon. Here's your truck.
I got a Groupon for Home Depot U-Haul. I gotta move 102 bags of mulch. Can I borrow that?
This shit's hysterical. Yeah.
The day I went to college was the day my parents bought a snowblower. Up until then, shovel.
What a
And
joke.
not even a
Yeah.
good shovel, like a
No.
fucking like spade, like shit you like pot plants with. I even get like the Max Duty back shaver. I got like a rusty prison shovel.
Right.
Joe, how about
that brand new Husky snowblower? 10 seconds to blow our driveway out.
when we had to split the wood and that one day
Oh,
at your
yeah.
house?
Yeah, stack the wood, split the wood. I'm like, we're in the wilderness now? You can't hire somebody to do this? My dad got one of the racks. You're supposed to attach it to a wall. We stacked this up over like literally it took 6 hours to stack the firewood on this. And we're like, wow, looks good. Got a little windy, the entire thing collapsed. Wood everywhere in the backyard. Man, my dad's like, he was essentially like, I'm tired. So I'm like, all right, the wood's gonna stay there. We're just gonna light it on the fire right in the backyard. We had to restack all the fucking wood. We bungee corded it all the way to the fence. It took the entire day. We always have wood delivered. Now we don't have fires. Now we have central heating. I guess that's a little more rustic. And it appeases. Yeah. Yeah, Tom and I were manual labor. We were just traded. We were commodities. I was told to shovel my neighbors' yards, and I wouldn't even get money for it. I had to like go down like 6 blocks where they didn't know my parents, so I could shovel and like get like $10 from it.
Oh, I didn't get shit for that. I hate shoveling. Wait, would you rather rake leaves or shovel snow?
Oh,
Rake
shovel
leaves.
snow.
I'd rather
Really?
use snow. I'd rather
Yeah.
shovel snow.
Fuck the snow. We have to put it on a tarp because of my back. We're not allowed to leave it in our front yard. We have to put, at least for my house, I have to put it on a blue tarp and carry it all the way to my backyard and throw it into the forest. Fuck that.
Yeah, I don't mind shoveling snow, but
Well, I'm just raking the leaves.
Yeah, but leaves you have to rake and then put in a bag and then.
I don't know about putting in a bag. The snow, I throw in the middle of the street. The plow guy, he like passes. He just sees the snow like building.
I throw it on my neighbor's lawn.
I'm doing that with leaves too.
You know, but it's her lawn, so she's not gonna be like, I was shoveling my lawn. She's shoveling the
True.
sidewalk. So no, I don't care if people throw fucking snow on my lawn.
True.
Also, Dylan probably has the biggest yard out of all of us, so no matter what the task is, it has to stick. Dylan's
fucking-
Dylan's house is so
yard,
big.
though.
Oh, you know, yeah, you're
Joe,
yeah, you got
Joe,
that
you ready
huge-
for this?
yeah.
Joe, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Dylan's dad has a plow for the front of his truck. His house, his driveway's so big, he takes the truck and plows the driveway with it.
Wow.
Oh yeah, well, it's a treat when he does it because he never does it. Literally, he bought the plow and he uses it for every other driveway except for ours. I got lucky this year, and he decided to do the long driveway, but the short driveway still got a fucking shovel. Still got a fucking shovel.
Sounds
The only,
about
I
right.
like leaves better because I live in the woods, so they just get blown in the woods. I don't gotta fucking bag them or anything; they just go right into the woods.
Oh, must be fucking nice. I live in
Yeah.
I live in,
I live
like,
in the
most
suburbs.
suburban area in the world.
Wow. Yeah, I think like in terms of like manual. Oh, well, you know what? Have you guys ever had to do any sort of like masonry, like building walls or putting rocks up
No.
around like grass and stuff?
No.
Going to
I-
be.
I have a wall, like this wall that's lasted like 6 years that goes around like the mulched areas in our front yard and our backyard too. Took me 2 weeks. I did it when I was 11 years old. And my dad promised to get me a guitar if I did it. I was by
I
myself.
see the guitar
11 year
there,
child
so
labor.
I guess you did it, right?
My dad got me a guitar. I was so happy. I was like, wow, completely worth it, everything. I like look back now, like 11 weeks of like semi-professional job done because it's still intact. The guitar was $90. If you hired a fucking company to do that, they'd like swindle you for $700 plus materials. My
Right.
dad bought the bricks, told me to do it, and he's like, yeah, Guitar Center, you want picks with that?
you want a $3 box of picks with your guitar?
I'm like, yeah, wow, I'll build another wall. My kids are gonna be slaves. Like they're gonna be. I'm not hiring. They're gonna be plumbers. They're gonna be carpenters.
Oh yeah,
They're
doing
building
everything.
my house.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna buy anything. They're gonna build the house they live in. 4 years old.
They're going-
Hammer, go.
They're all going to trade school once they become a baby.
Yeah, they're going to the boat tech. They're doing everything. Oil change, all of that.
Oh yeah, they gotta learn how to use the cards because we're done paying mechanics. Sleeves.
Yeah.
So with the blinker fluid and
fleeces.
everything, you know.
Fleeces.
Blinker fluid.
Rest in peace, Paul Walker.
Rest in peace, Paul Walker.
Yeah. Cars
Fictional
not
and
gonna have any
non-fictional.
oils by then, probably. It's all gonna be electric, batteries. It's probably like water involved.
A
Somehow.
water car.
Yeah, water car.
Please. If that...
See, it sounds ridiculous, but like I think he's onto something there. You know?
Yeah, you don't even have to stop to use
What?
the bathroom. You're just
Yeah.
like, here's some
Totally.
mileage.
Harley, how does that make sense?
It doesn't, but I'm just telling you. It's been
So
happening.
how is that in the works? If you just said it doesn't make sense.
Bro,
It's
if
gonna be-
Charlie
it's-
can make sense of it, he wouldn't be on the podcast right now.
Thank you.
He'd be like in
Don't-
Fort
don't-
Lauderdale, Miami.
I mean, we got water from electricity. Like it's called a dam, right? You get water from electricity. Somehow they can figure out. Oh well, maybe if I put like a little dam in a car, there we go.
the
Like,
wheels.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
car.
yeah, wow, yeah.
Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go,
He's at the
explain.
next EcoCon.
The 2030 Toyota Prius has Hoover Dam inside of it.
You know what's funny? Joe, you talk about the guitar.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should say it now because of the time, but we have a great guitar story from when you got kicked out of the car going to my
Yeah.
house. Oh,
Yep.
what a story. That's a sick story.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna fucking tell us it, or you're just gonna stare at the fucking ceiling?
We can hang it on for a
Oh,
cliffhanger
that a
Dylan,
for
long
next
story?
week.
is it a
Dylan,
long
I have a
story?
really good secret to tell you, Dylan, but I'm not gonna fucking tell you.
It's a it's a hook for next episode. You
Yeah,
gotta keep it
yeah,
tease.
it's a hook
You
for
gotta
next
keep it down.
episode.
Tease.
Hook for next
It's
episode.
called a
Yeah.
tease.
Yeah, you tell him, Andrew. Andrew, you tell him.
Listen
You
to
let
this
them know
episode.
what it is, Andrew. You let them know
It-
what
You
it is,
put
Andrew.
you put your 2 cents in today. You got it.
Yeah.
By the way, Andrew, what are you rocking there? What do you have on your head?
What is that?
What? Oh, this is on just a neck pillow.
Yeah, but you don't have it around your
Oh,
A
neck.
neck pillow.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a bucket hat. I was really convinced it was a bucket hat.
I thought it was a fedora. Like, wow, I
Oh,
missed the dress
no.
code here.
no, just a little neck pillow. Using it as
He
a
looks like Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking. What?
And that's been it for Margarita Party, guys. Thank you for tuning in.